Hello everyone, my name is Tobi from WOWConnect and welcome to another episode of Events with WOWConnect. Today we'll be speaking about something that I'm very passionate about, and that's special effects, lights and sets. I would like to introduce a colleague, partner and friend, Akin.
I'm Akin, Olatunji-Daniel. I run a company called Eventecture. Eventecture basically is a design and build company tailored towards the entertainment industry, hospitality, retail.
Give me like an example of something different you've done for an event, because I know you usually say special effects and the like. So give me like 3 instances of something different that adds panache and style or excitement to an event.
Every event comes with its own challenge. Every client comes with their own dream and their own vision, and they want you to interpret it for them, sometimes literally. So we've had a few occasions. We had a client, a corporate client once. They were going to do a rebranding, change their name, and they wanted their set backdrop to be the exact same thing as their head office building. It was quite challenging, as you can imagine. But one way or the other, we pulled it off. And even for the unveiling, we found a way to switch the signage from the old brand to the new brand. In terms of social events, our new sister company, Atlantis by Eventecture, handles lighting, special effects. And we've come to realize that with social events, especially weddings in Nigeria now, every week comes with a brand new challenge. People want something new. People want something that trends. So we try as much as possible to meet these challenges as much as they come. So, like I always like to think, there's nothing new under the sun, but you have to reinvent the wheel for everybody and take what you have and make it brand new for them every time.
Okay, you keep on mentioning sets and backdrop. For people that don't understand these terms, what are they really?
Basically, a stage set is what you have you have a stage platform for an event. It could be corporate, it could be social, but you need to have a backdrop. You need to have, so depends on what the occasion is. There's some corporate events that require just a flat, simple backdrop with maybe a screen embedded, simple, functional, straight to the point. Some other times someone says, oh, I want a fairy tale, can you build me a castle? Then we'll go out and build a castle for the person. All these are all sets in their own ways, but like I said, different strokes, different folks. So depends on what your event really needs.
I've had people that have gotten married or done birthdays. There was no backdrop, there was no sets. It was just a stage and decor and props. So why should we actually, do a set?
Everything is tailored to what everybody wants. Everybody has a vision in their mind. We've done events whereby we've built a lot of props, a lot of big props, small props and all that, and none of them were actually an actual stage backdrop. But at the end of the day, you still created the ambience that the client wanted. So there's nothing cast in stone, and like I said, the industry right now, everybody wants something new, something different, something. So someone comes and says, you know what, everybody has a stage and back. I don't want a stage. I just want the whole to be, I don't know what it is. Yeah,
like you landed from heaven.
Exactly, Yeah, and so you have to create that for that person. After that, after the design and all that is set up, then you look at the lighting. Okay, what sort of ambience are we trying to create here? Are we trying to create a warm ambience? Are we trying to create a cold ambience? Are we trying to have highlights? Are we trying to have intelligent lights? Do we need gobos? What sort of lights?
What are gobos for people that have never heard that term before?
Gobos are basically like a projection lights. You could project your logo, you could project image, text, or whatever it is with light. So all those things are things that need to be put into consideration. Lighting is not just about bringing lights and putting them on. Lighting it's very technical. It's something you have to look at. You have to look at where you need lights, you have to look at where you need shadow. You have to look at where you need to create a blackout because you're trying to achieve some sort of, it has to be theatrical, it has to be dramatic. It's for you to achieve, what you're trying to get.
You always mention special effects. What are the kind of items so that people can visualize what special effects are?
Special effects basically refers to effects that you can use to create high points during your event, to give awe-inspiring moments. There are several things that we use to create these. You have an assortment of fireworks, outdoor, indoor, different durations, different type of effects that they create. You have an assortment of smoke effects that we use to create reveals. We use to create cloud effects, the very popular low fog. So it boils down to what the requirements are. Yeah, if you have it, we'll use it. We can change the way it's used to fit your specifications.
I think in layman's terms, what I'll just say to the people watching us is you can include a set depending on the total event design. And I think it's key to say that we mentioned earlier that everything has to tie in. You're not going to do a set because you saw pictures on Instagram and they look awesome. No. You're going to do a set because it ties in with the theme, it ties in with what we're trying to achieve for the event. And for special effects, I love special effects. It adds that wow factor. I know that phrase is being used a lot, but it creates this awesomeness that you can't create that with a microphone. So for instance, you have an artist that comes on and you just have those flyer flames that like come up and people are like, oh wow, where did that come from? So it's good to consider. Why we did this is for you to consider different elements to make your event exciting. You don't have to do things like everyone does. They don't have to be run of the mill. They can be exciting, they can be different, and they don't always cost so much. So thank you so much, Akin. But before we close, we are 5, as you know, and we want to give our clients a discount.
We're partnered with WOWConnect for a long time, so we're very happy to be part of your 5th year anniversary. So yeah, we can offer maybe a 20% discount for your next 5 clients.
5, yay. Next 5 clients get, did you say 50? 20, try my luck. And who knows, we might be able to squeeze them for something more. Just might. Thank you so much, Akin. It's always a pleasure to have, to discuss business with you. Our dear architect friend has used a lot of big words, so we expect a lot of questions from this episode. So kindly drop your comments on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and let's continue this conversation. Remember to be awesome.